Hi guys.
Hello.
I'm Matilda. That's Leigh.
Hello.
We're just doing a little vlog, just because we feel like it and everyone else is doing it, basically. So we've just got a couple of questions.
So, yeah. So, do you have your own horse or do you loan? That's from Leonie Pony.
I loan Bams, which I'm sure most of you probably know, off Sophie.
Yep,
Basically.
he's pretty cool. I have quite a lot of horses, including miniature Shetland. That's about it.
It's really cute.
Yep. Worst riding incidents that you both had?
I had a really bad one where I got thrown off horse at a riding school. When we were trying to canter a circle at one end with all the other horses at the other end. And we didn't know anything about this horse or anything, and he basically tried to nap, so I gave him a smack and he started bucking. I just wasn't very epic at sitting bucks then. So I just sort of ended up like over the barrier, and then he came and stood on my ankle. So my ankle was basically a big purple mush that didn't really resemble an ankle. And I put a step in my spine, which is kind of a bit like a slip disc, but permanent. And my osteopath thinks I probably fractured my spine as well, but the stupid hospital wouldn't x-ray it, so.
Did the horse keep getting used?
No, he was sold. He didn't go on another lesson after that, he was just sold on. I never got to get back on him, which was good about.
Aww.
There we go.
Well, worst riding incident I had when I broke my arm on Dusty. Because she put her head down in the grass and then I slipped down her neck. Put my arm out just like casually, just you know, and broke my arm in half. That was about it.
Because she's dim.
Yeah.
Horse that most changed your life has got to be Bams, because I didn't really do anything before. I was stuck in a riding school till I was 16, and I didn't really have the opportunity to compete or anything before, and I didn't have any confidence or anything jumping, so I hadn't really done it, so Bams just kind of got me into show jumping really, and got me competing and jumping and stuff, and now I'm not nervous, which is awesome.
Probably Voodoo, because... Well, we had to kind of bring each other on because he's never done any. I got him from when he was basically a 3-year-old, so he'd never done anything competing last year, and I'd never even competed like in a proper British show jumping event, even as a pony. So I was just like, yeah, food.
So she went off.
Yeah.
How did we meet? Just kind of randomly. Like me and Sophie always used to go to Leigh Farm and watch them, and we used to see her. Well, we saw her competing once on a little pony Gem who was a bit mental, and we were all like, oh my god, this pony's so mint! And then we saw her one time on Voodoo, and every time Voodoo came in the ring, I was just like, oh my god, I want that horse so much. And yeah, we just
and then we started like talking
really
through
Facebook and
just it's just like hi.
Yeah, and just ended up talking to her at Leigh Farm and stuff, and now I'm just stuck because I can't get rid of her.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So I can't win.
Yeah.
Have you met or befriended anyone through YouTube?
No.
No, not really. I know quite a lot of people who've got YouTube, like Sophie and Beth.
I've never done a meetup.
No, I mean, we had a little meetup at Sophie's, but it wasn't really very YouTubery. It was just like Lauren Voice and
Beth.
Kinda. Well, Sophie was meant to be there, but Sophie was at work.
Stupid Sophie.
At Pound Stretcher. Which she'll probably kill me for saying. But, yeah. Yeah, so, not really. I've just met people who've got YouTube. I've met Natalie briefly when she came to pick up Nero. Yeah.
No,
so I've not really met anyone. Yeah.
Yep. What made you first start riding?
For my 4th birthday, we went to this little farm and I had a riding a Shetland pony, and all the way home I was going, Mum can have a pony, 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 and she relented to let me have lessons. She wouldn't let me have a pony, but she let me have lessons. So,
yeah,
that's it, really.
I was kind of just plonked on a pony probably like 2 days after I was born, so didn't really have a choice.
She just lives the luxury life, this one.
What horses did you have before Bams? Obviously for you, because I don't have a Bams.
I had a horse called Dora on part loan. She was 15-1 Morgan Trotter thoroughbred cross. She was cool, yeah. She used to buck quite a lot, and she could be a bit of a pain in the backside, but she was really lovely. But she got put down last year from colic. And then I used to ride other people's horses at the same yard door as that. So one of the ones I rode quite a lot was called Dime, a little grey pony with the nickname of Asbo, which he highly deserved, but he was lovely. He's really, really lovely pony. How
did you deserve Asbo then, if he was lovely?
He was lovely, but he was a bit special. But no, he was a really nice pony. And then I schooled others, like I schooled a cob and a thoroughbred and stuff. And then I had Kiri when I lost loads of confidence, and then I ended up with Kiri, who was a 15-1 how do you say it? Trakehner, something like that, on loan, who was basically just a happy hacker. And then I ended up with Nero. And then I ended up with Bams. And we love Nero, and then I just ended up with Bams, and then that's kind of where I am now. And then I ended up riding her horse for BS Train.
Yeah.
That was it, really.
Ooh. Who do you think is the most overrated YouTuber?
Oh my god, it's Sophie Ball.
G-Jax 1997.
It's Sophie Ball, guys.
Yeah, because her horse is
just so
robotic.
overrated. Her horse is robotic.
I heard the
It's
rumour.
not even hard to ride. It's ridiculously easy.
God.
And it just, honestly, she just raps it all the time. That's why it jumps like such a spacker. That's why it just goes. And
I don't know why it's not in a
throws itself
snaffle.
over. I don't know why it's on Snaffle because it's quite clearly not strong.
Oh my god.
I don't know how people have ever fallen off him because his books are just so
I don't know
easy
why
to
she's
sit
just
on.
riding tackless, jumping him.
Yeah, no, she should just do everything tactless because she quite clearly doesn't have a bond with her horse, and it's just the end of the world because she doesn't have a bond with him.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah.
Talking of Sophie, she asked us,
Talking of Sophie,
why am I so class?
we just don't know Sophie.
We just don't know.
Can't understand.
Yep.
But yeah, Sophie's just.
Which horse of
Sophie?
yours has the most potential?
We only have one horse, and he's already been there and done that and got the t-shirt, and he's just showing me the ropes now. So
Probably Boots, because eventually one day I'm going to carry him over 120s.
oh, poor Voodoo.
I'm going to be the one
He'll
jumping
be like,
the jump.
going
I'm
the
like,
jump
"No!"
side. Mother, what do you expect of me?
I only have to jump one height of this jump
Yeah.
normally.
Oh,
Why
bless
am I
him.
doing like 13?
Yeah, Voodoo will cry.
Yeah. What was your first pony like?
Well, mine was Dora, who was the first one I had on proper loan, who I've already kind of told you about.
Mine was Dusty. She was pretty cool.
Cute and fluffy.
She was white and well cool. She's been passed down through the family. She's about 18 by the time I got her.
Aww.
But she still did everything.
Family
Cross
pony.
country, show jumping.
Family pony.
Yep. Horsey goals.
Well, I want to be British eventing eventually when I get a horse that I can do it on. I don't know when this is going to happen or if it's likely to happen or anything, but that's what I'd like to do, so I'll just wait and see what happens. And I'd like to show jump quite well.
Quite well.
Yeah, well, I'd quite like to get Voodoo round 1.10 m first round, but I don't know if that's being a little bit ambitious, but I can try.
You'll do it.
I'll do it.
You're just
I have confidence in me.
Like, go Boots, go!
Go Voodoo! Yeah.
What job would you like to have future?
I don't know. Well, I'm studying
I've
sports
got my
science.
horsey goals,
You've
man.
got your horsey goals. We'll get on with it then.
Well, I don't know. Just jump big classes
She just wants to be Grand Prix showed.
Yeah,
basically.
I do.
She just wants to be in the Olympics. So
on any horse.
on
Just-
any horse store.
I'm not saying it's one of mine. I'll probably have to sell them all and just get an amazing one. For
That's
like
what she wants to
60
do because
grand.
she's well pro.
Right.
But yeah,
Job.
Well, I study sports science, so something in sports science. I don't really know what. I don't know really. Just
Yeah.
something that'll get me money, so I can buy a horse and
I want to
afford
be a
to
lawyer.
compete
If I can get out from a shitty degree.
with a crap little degree from a crap little
Because I
open
didn't
uni.
go to Oxford. But
She's not an Oxbridge student. She's quite clearly crap.
I'm quite clear here. What do you love most about your horsey? From 97 Hannah Marie.
Bams is just awesome. Basically, he's just kind of. He's a little sod. If you don't ride him, he won't do it. Like, he won't do it if you don't put the effort in. But if you try it and you muck it up, he's just like, don't you worry about that. I got this one. I'll get you over it. And then he'll try and jump like a metre spread from like 2 centimetres away from the bottom of the jump and
And we know how
somehow
it
get you
happens.
over it. Well, apart from one time when
Yeah.
it didn't quite go to plan. See my YouTube for the whole video.
Yeah, see YouTube.
See YouTube for the video. But yeah, he nearly always gets you over the fence, and he's just literally got the cheekiest personality on the
It
planet.
can't be as cheeky as Voodoo.
He is. Voodoo's not cheeky, Voodoo's dumb.
No,
Well, he's really cute. I'll get on to Voodoo in a minute. Hang on, I'll get on to
Come
Voodoo in a
on.
minute. But basically, Bams is just cool. He's like, he can be a little bit of a twat when he wants to be, but he doesn't do like anything nasty ever. You never feel unsafe on him. He's just he's a little cutie, and the best thing is he looks like a hairy cart horse, then just goes in the ring and thrashes everyone, and just takes everyone by surprise. But and Voodoo as well, since I've just kind of adopted
Yeah.
Voodoo since he's mine, but he's just class. You can't understand how class Voodoo is. He's the dimmest horse on the planet. But
Sometimes he amazes you.
he's just awesome, basically. I just love Voodoo. He's so mint. And he's like, bright. Now it's the summer, he's going like proper bright bay, and I'm just dying. Basically, I just love it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Matilda.
Are you not talking about the favourite things about
No,
you?
because that was like kind of my
Oh,
favourite
sorry. What
He's
about
pretty
Salsa?
cool.
And Profi?
Salsa is pretty cool. She's just chilled. She doesn't do anything except for when you get on her. So she's
I'm
like,
then just a bit special.
but Prophet's cool as well. He's just like the best baby in the world.
Prophet's lush. Honestly, if you haven't decided to come and try and buy him, you're missing out.
Swear down.
Because he's just lush.
He'll
And
just
he
do anything.
would come and live with me if I had money, but I have no money. So, until he's sold, he's mine anyway.
Yeah. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, how scary was your first ride on Neens?
With 1 being easy and 10 being terrifying, at least 1 million. Mainly because sort of the expectations, because like I didn't really know Sophie at all. I was like, oh my god, she's just asked me to ride like this really awesome pony, and she doesn't even really know me apart from sort of saying hi at odd intervals. I was just kind of like, oh my god, what if it all goes wrong? Obviously, everyone on Facebook knows he's like a bit of a tank and bucks, and he doesn't canter like a normal horse half the time, and he's just special.
He's not normal.
Yeah, because he's not normal. But I was just kind of like, oh my god, I can't cope. And then I got on him, and I was like, what's all the fuss about? He's actually fine. Especially because he hadn't been ridden in ages since Sophie had gone to America, and Sophie had said a lunging, but the girl I was with was like, oh no, you don't lunge him, and she didn't tell us where any of the lunging kit and stuff was, and obviously it was my first time at the yard. But yeah, and he was just like, I canted him on one rein and he was fine. I was like, oh man, he's easy, what's all the bloody fuss about? Then I canted him on the other rein and he was like tanking and bucking, and I was like, alright, this is the Nero I've heard about. But anyway, he was mint. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I loved him from like the first time I got on him. He annoyed me a bit after that because he was too much effort, but he was class.
Compare how Natalie and Sophie ride Neens.
I think it's quite hard to compare.
Yeah, especially how hard he is to ride.
Yeah, especially how hard he is to ride. I think a lot of people who compare them are very, especially like Natalie, are very harsh on them because they've not ridden the horse.
Like the same amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, even though I've not. No, I mean like the people who are criticising the horse. I mean, even though I've not jumped him an awful lot, I've ridden him for long enough. I mean, I had him for 7 months, so I know him enough to know how difficult he is to ride. And they're just like, they both ride him very differently, but they do both ride him really well. Because if you think they both have got him around really big courses, and he's done really well with all of them, he's still winning and stuff. I just think it's a bit different because Natalie just like holds him more. Like on Natalie's video, she kind of looks like she's holding him back more to find a stride, whereas Sophie's like pushing him to find a stride. But no, they both ride him really well. It's just different ways, different schools of thought on how you ride him, really. But he's awesome.
That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
So ask us more questions because we'll be doing another one.
Yeah, we'll do another vlog if you want.
And we'll be doing a yard tour soon as well.
Yeah, we can do yard tour of her yard and of my yard. Well my yard, Sophie's yard, which I've adopted. But yeah so... Yeah,
Okay. Well,
that's it really.
Bye.